What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks, and today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys two NBA player props that I love on the board for this Tuesday, December 17th NBA slate. Is the NBA Cup final. So again, it should be a good one. Only one game to choose from. The Milwaukee Bucks versus OKC Thunder. It should be a good matchup. Two top teams from both Eastern and Western conferences, and both of them have been looking solid throughout the whole NBA Cup, obviously. So again, two of the best teams right now at the moment, going head to head. Got star power on each end with Damian Lillard, Giannis, even Shea on the other end. So again, should be a nice little game going against each other. So before we get into these, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. Just mean the war to me. Gonna be grinding as consistently as I can, trying to get as best content breakdowns and value that I could find on the board. And if you guys haven't joined the free Discord down below already, make sure you join that for free. With that being said, we're going to go to hop right at the video with the players we got on today's video. A little recap though. Yesterday, we gave you guys that player of the day with Bam Adebayo over that 17.5 points. If you guys were in the Discord, I was letting you guys know. That one we originally took at 17.5, got bumped up all the way to 18. He had 7 points in the first 5 minutes. I was like, oh, this is going to be another player of the day that's nice, starting out strong. His line was only 17.5. He had 7 points in literally 5 minutes. And then the whole second half, he didn't do nothing. He only scored 2 points, ended off with 9. I was like, okay, cool, he could still cover. And then unfortunately, he ended up with 15 points, even with overtime and everything, just still couldn't cover. So again, just really unfortunate right there. He ended up doing cardio the rest of the game. Last two player of the days have ended up like that, just a really strong start, and then just fall off the face of the earth. I don't know why, but I love the slate right here. Got a couple good players I like. And with that being said, we're going to go and hop right in the picks. As you guys can see, Milwaukee Bucks versus the Thunder. The spread is only 5 on this game. So again, it should be a nice, long, hard fight out one. It's a playoff type of environment. Obviously, they got the NBA Cup on the line. Whoever wins this game is the champion of that. The over and under is 216.5, so it should be a good one right there. A lot of points to be scored. And our player of the day in today's video, we're actually going to be rocking with Giannis over his points and rebounds line at 41.5. I love this line for him. As you guys can see, he's been a beast all this in season, in cup, in season tournament, whatever you guys want to call it. He's gone 8 out of 10 games recently, and the only two he went under was against a tough Boston team, and then a matchup where they blew out the Detroit Pistons. Now, whenever they're close games, this dude is typically the guy scoring points, getting rebounds, doing everything. It's Giannis. He has been an all-star. He's been an MVP. Again, he has won a ring himself, so this should be a good little line for him. And again, all the stakes are on the line. He's going to be the go-to guy for this Milwaukee Bucks team to cover. Now, OKC, they're really good defenders on obviously giving up points. Now, I feel like they're going to really lock up Damian Lillard. They got some really good defenders on opposing guards. Now, Giannis is a bigger guy. I feel like they can't really match up with his size as much compared to what they're going to do to Damian Lillard. So, again, I feel like Giannis should have a somewhat easier time compared to Lillard. Again, defensively, as you guys can see, OKC is ranked number 1 in points allowed to opposing teams. Only give around 103 a game. They've been putting on one of the best defensive performances all season. Now, Giannis, he is a big guy. Obviously, it's really hard to stop him, and I feel like his size should benefit him in this matchup. If we look at OKC against opposing power forwards and small forwards, which Giannis typically plays, I'd usually call him more of a small forward, like offensively, just with the way he shoots the ball, takes those drives, and does everything. As you guys can see, they're ranked 30th and 30th in points and rebounds allowed to that opposing position, which Giannis kind of fluctuates from. Give around 27 and 10 a game. Power forward, they give around 20 and 10 a game. So again, these two positions alone, they give so many points and rebounds up to, which Giannis does play. And again, his recency, he's been balling out, taking so many consistent shot attempts in the last 10 games alone. As you guys can see, his rebound chances have been at 17.1, which is insane. His minutes have been 35 plus. And again, he's been taking 20 plus shot attempts a game, shooting around 63%, which is insane value. Again, all of his points are going to be high percentage shots because he does drive typically like 80-75% of the time. And again, this is a perfect matchup. If we look at him against this opposing team in their recent head-to-head, they actually blew them out surprisingly this season, or last season, 93-118. Now this one should be a good matchup for him. As you guys can see, he had 30 points and 19 rebounds in their last head-to-head with even less shot attempts that he's been averaging on season, and he saw 27 rebound chances with less minutes compared to what he's been averaging now. So again, just a higher ceiling. He's seen an uptick in minutes and shot attempts, and again, the rebound chances, he saw so many. So if this one ends up becoming a defensive matchup and battle like a playoff type of game, again, the rebounds aspect should benefit him. And this is actually like a type of correlated play. Whenever Giannis gets the rebound, he typically flies down the court. So again, whenever he's getting a lot of rebounds, he's typically getting a lot of points, which he comes from transition, just grabbing his own rebound and flying down the court, doing it all himself. So again, this should be a good matchup for him. On the season alone, he's 61%, 14 out of 23 on covering this line. And again, is a pretty good matchup for him as well. He takes a consistent amount of shots, sees a consistent amount of rebound chances, and gets 35 minutes a game whenever it's close. Whenever it's a really close game, as you guys can see, we'll typically see around like almost nearing 40 minutes from him, which is insane value. This whole NBA Cup, he's been seeing a huge increase as well. 38 and 38 on the two recent games were really close. And with this one more than likely being a close game, again, there's going to be a lot more opportunities for Giannis to go out there and see those chances for points and rebounds combined. So I feel like this one's a great play. And with that being said, our player of the day is going to be Giannis over this points and rebounds line at 41.5. Oh, this one actually just got bumped up to 42 literally right before I made the video. It was at 41, obviously right here too as well. So again, this one just got bumped up as one, but I feel like this one still has pretty good value, and I believe he should be able to go over this line. So if I were you guys one, I would hop on this one, and if you guys didn't take anything from the video, I would recommend that play. And then on the other side of the ball, obviously for prize picks, you need at least a player from two different teams. Remember with Alex Caruso, obviously he's not the flashiest player. He's not the main star of this OKC team, or even one of like the main scorers, but he's a pretty solid role player coming off the bench. I feel like SGA is definitely going to need a lot of rest, or at the beginning mostly, because he's more than likely going to be playing a lot of the second half, finishing off the game strong. Now, Alex Caruso coming off the bench typically gets around 20 minutes a game and takes around a decent amount of shots, especially for his line only being at 7.5 points and assists. I feel like this is a good one for him to cover. If we look at Milwaukee, though, defensively, they're ranked 12th and 8th in points and assists allowed. Again, pretty solid, not the worst, not the best, though, giving around 112 and 25 a game. Now, if we look at them against opposing point guards specifically, that is the position where they're by far just vulnerable to. As you guys can see, they're ranked 30th in points allowed to opposing guards, giving around 29 a game, and ranked 11th in assists allowed, giving around 8.2 a game. So again, they give up a lot of points and assists to that opposing position. Shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, they're all pretty solid, but the point guard really stands out. Even if we watch the games live, again, the point guards usually eat these guys up. And Alex Caruso, obviously, they got SGA in there in the starting. He's going to do his thing and go crazy. But Alex Caruso coming off the bench against a team who's already weak, going against that secondary Milwaukee group who's already weak against opposing point guards, I feel like he should have a great time. He's a pretty solid player, and in this NBA Cup, they've been utilizing him pretty well. As you guys can see in the recent games, 11, 7, 7, and 7 shot attempts in all these matchups. And again, mind you, his line only needs 8 to cover with the aspect of assists as well, which he's been seeing a lot of recently. As you guys can see, 4, 4, 5, and 9 potential assists in the most recent game. So again, those opportunities are going to be there for him. He takes a decent amount of shots. These two matchups were obviously when he was on the other, or his old team, with the Chicago Bulls, but again, he still covered this line easily. Just a little extra insight, 16 and 13 points right here. Typically the same amount of shot attempts, 9 and 7, which he's kind of been seeing the most recent games in the Cup. But a little insight down below as well. Alex Caruso has exceeded 7.5 points and assists in 4 of his last 5 games, averaging 11.6. So again, this Cup, he's been tearing it up. Thunder has been a great guy to go to coming off the bench, giving SGA a rest, and I feel like this one should be a good one where he goes in there and does his thing coming off of this game where he only had 2 against the Houston Rockets. But again, this is a perfect matchup for him. The stats and defensive ratings for Milwaukee speak for themselves, and I think this one should be a good line for Caruso to go crazy. So pretty low in my opinion, but Alex Caruso over that 7.5 points and assists is our second player. So again, short video, only 2 players. Again, it is a 1-game slate, the NBA Cup final. And with that being said, our player of the day is Giannis Antetokounmpo over that 42.5 points and rebounds. This one just got bumped up, unfortunately, by 1. But again, that just shows that PrizePicks knows this is a good pick. So I feel like Giannis should go crazy. And then the second pick, Alex Caruso over that 7.5 points and assists. So again, if you guys didn't take anything from the video, I recommend that play, which I always give you guys on the channel, player of the day. And again, free Discord down below in the description if you guys haven't joined already. That's where we'll be posting updates, announcements, player of the days, even when we don't upload videos. And again, just some extra props I find after posting the videos, for example. So with that being said, that is all I got for you guys, 2 picks. And again, please drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. Just mean the world to me. Going to be grinding as consistent as I can. Again, trying to give you guys the best content, the best breakdowns, and the best that I could find. The last two player of the days have been unfortunate. Just really have a strong start and then just kind of again flopping the whole second half, not really doing nothing at all. So just unfortunate right there. Can't control the player. They're looking solid. Had crazy starts, but then unfortunately they just fell asleep. Can't do nothing about that. But with that being said, that's all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.